Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your August 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, for this reading, I'm using the Universal Tarot deck along with the Oracle of the Unicorns Oracle cards by Cordelia Brabs, and then I also will be pulling a Romance Angel Oracle card as well. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck I do have the Six of Cups, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy for you guys for the month of August. So Six of Cups, you know, if you have children, your children could be significant, or a child could be significant. You might be spending more time with a child here in August. But the Six of Cups can also represent the past, someone or something from the past that is maybe coming back around or is significant here in August. Right at the center, we do have the Seven of Swords. Interesting combination. Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. So right at the start of the month, there definitely could be some Geminis that you could be hiding something. Could be hiding something. You might have a secret with the High Priestess. She likes to keep things hidden. She's very secretive, very mysterious. She plays her cards close to her chest. So some of you, I mean, could be hiding something. Seven of Swords energy obviously can represent lying. But it's not just negative. The Seven of Swords can represent taking a risk. It's an independent energy. It can represent taking a risk or taking some sort of action all by yourself. You know, creating your own path, making your own way. So some of you here at the start of the month, I mean, you could be doing something and keeping it to yourself. Others, the High Priestess, you know, make sure that you're listening to your intuition here. With the High Priestess in this position, you know, if you are walking down a new path or you are taking some sort of chance or risk, just make sure that you're listening to your intuition when it comes to this. Now you have the Three of Cups at your foundation, which is a very social energy. Can represent some of you celebrating something or going out and having a good time. We do have the King of Swords in the recent past, which can be your energy, Gemini, but also could be, you know, an air sign person who was significant. This could be your significant other. But he's someone who wants the truth. You know, King of Swords is someone who does seek justice. He wants the truth. He wants things to be fair. And so if there was like a three-party situation or a shady situation, you know, King of Swords energy could have been some of you previously, you know, focused on this, you know, wanting the truth. And Seven of Swords energy here right at the start of the month could be some of you finding something out. Six of Cups, something from the past that's relevant. You could be finding something out here right at the start of the month if you were a Gemini that previously you were searching for some sort of truth or answers. And then crowning you, I do have the Ten of Pentacles, which can represent family. So this might have to do with family. It also might have something to do with real estate or property, an inheritance or something like that. Money matters, business matters. Coming up around the second week in the near future, I do have the Page of Wands, which can represent news coming through. Some of you could be hearing something that you were anticipating for some of you. So news coming in, information coming your way, messages coming your way. In the position of your power, Gemini, I actually have the Queen of Wands. So some of you around the third week, third week, coming through, you know, more fiery, passionate, creative. She's you know, someone who's incredibly outgoing, and, you know, I see her as a manifester. She's someone who will make things happen here. So some of you could be hearing something or finding something out, and you're taking some sort of action, getting creative here at this time. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, I have the Two of Swords, which can represent, you know, some of you making a significant decision here at this time. You might be at a crossroads in some way, maybe looking at several options. Just don't procrastinate. Listen to your intuition. Sometimes Two of Swords energy can be someone who's not listening to their intuition, and we do have this High Priestess here in this position. So just make sure that you're listening to your intuition. And then in the hopes and fears, interesting, we have the Fool, which the Fool represents you walking out on a new path, taking that risk or that leap of faith. And so we do have the Seven of Swords here, which I mentioned can be you making your own way, making your own path, moving forward independently. And so some of you, that's what you're hoping to do, is to start something new. And then energy that you're actually leaving the month of August and going into September with, we do have the Four of Wands, which is my happy home card. So those of you that family is significant here in August, you know, I think it's going to be a good month for you guys. You know, those of you that have children or have a child, you know, maybe your focus is maybe spending more time with family in the month of August. Now, some of you might be moving house, because a home definitely could be significant with the Ten of Pentacles crowning you, and then the Four of Wands here, and then the Fool. So some of you definitely could be moving your family in the month of August. Let's see, you know, around the third week, maybe you have an important decision to make about that. But feeling very secure here at the end of the month, feeling very secure. I see many of you creating a lot of memories, just a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance here at this time. But let's take a look at this Seven of Swords energy. We will clarify the Seven of Swords for Gemini. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. And then I'm also going to look at the Two of Swords for Gemini. Two of Swords, clarifying the Two of Swords. Alright, so looking at the Seven of Swords, I have the Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Forward movement, Six of Swords, moving away from difficulties, challenges. Chariot is an empowered energy. So two cards speaking about travel, forward movement. This is you in the driver's seat though, so very interesting. Two of Pentacles, you making a decision. Again, a decision could be significant. Now this could be you weighing your options or going back and forth, trying to make a decision. And this is maybe in regards to moving house or moving forward in some way. But you're in the driver's seat. You're in the driver's seat. If there was like a shady situation where someone was juggling multiple relationships or something like that, or if you were dating multiple people, I mean, you could be moving towards maybe narrowing it down. There's some sort of forward movement here which could be some of you getting away from a situation like that. But then others, because we have the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands here, you know, you could be going from dating a couple of different people to actually settling down and making a decision, Gemini, if you're in a situation like that. Because looking at the Two of Swords, we have the King of Rods, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, again, Hierophant speaks about marriage and more traditional relationships, and then we have the King of Rods. So now we have a couple. We have the King and the Queen of Wands here in the spread. So for some of you, it could be definitely getting into a relationship, maybe with a fire sign person here in August. If you're already involved with this person, you could be moving in together. You could be getting married. You know, if that's the case, congratulations. I just think that a few of you that I'm reading for today here, you know, you might be on the fence a little bit. There definitely could be some Geminis that you're on the fence, but I think you'll get there. You'll get there. Let me pull you an additional guidance card, Gemini, for August. What else does Gemini need to know? There we go. And then I am pulling you a Romance Angel or Oracle card, but as always, if you are interested, over on Vimeo, I do have the August 2018 Love Tarot Forecast posted over there. And I will mention now that in the month of August, I am running a special on my 30-minute readings. So if you've wanted to you know, have a reading with me, August would be a good time because they are discounted. So in the month of August, my 30-minute readings are discounted, and that is a special that I'm running just for the month of August. All right. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of August? Love and relationship matters. Oh my, all right, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, and another sign had this as well. I think it was Scorpio, but I could be wrong. All right, so the overall guidance card we have is passion. Do what excites you, get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. Well, isn't that interesting? Because in the position of your power, we have this fire sign energy, Queen of Wands. And so it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I mean, this is, especially here at this time around the second, third week, some of you are going to be very fired up indeed here. Coming through very, very fiery, very passionate, could be, you know, incredibly creative at this time. But do what excites you, get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. Some of you might have definitely an increase in energy at this time. But yeah, we see you in the driver's seat, and so some of you are moving forward here, you know. I think you're passionately moving forward. And this is interesting. I believe Scorpio had this as well. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And so, you know, some of you, like I mentioned, you could be dating a couple of people. You could be actually choosing, you know, who's a better fit for you. Some of you, you know, and that's how you relate to this. And then, you know, others, if there was maybe some shady stuff going on or some secrets, things that were hidden, they could be surfacing, they could be coming to light. And you know, maybe some of you are moving on, moving forward. Some could be moving into are moving towards getting into a new relationship with somebody else. It just depends on, you know, which Gemini you are. But yeah, so I hope that you found this reading helpful, Gemini. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month.